two guys. The biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis.
Tributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills.
Tank can do the same thing the mentor did. That's what the mentors, to teach you how to do this thing the smart way.
One boxing legend, Floyd Mayweather, has reportedly been left stunned after seeing Gervonta Tank Davis's dramatic new physique ahead of his highly anticipated showdown with Jake Paul. Known for his explosive power and compact frame, Davis now looks noticeably bigger, stronger, and more intimidating than ever, a transformation that has fans and boxing insiders buzzing. Mayweather, who mentored Tank for years, couldn't hide his surprise, hinting that the added muscle could either be a game-changing advantage or a risky move that might affect Tank's trademark speed and stamina.
Hey, can you see who it is? Yeah. Who is the dude? Who is the dude?
And that right there is why Gervonta Davis fights don't go the distance.
To Gervonta, Davis is set to face Jake Paul in an exhibition fight on November 14th in Miami. What's caught everyone off guard is the massive weight difference in reality and perception. Davis, a natural lightweight, usually fights around 135 pounds, while Jake Paul typically weighs between 190 to 195 pounds. With such a size and reach gap, many fans are questioning whether this fight will truly be fire if it's a dangerous risk for Tank.
He always training for something like this. Obviously, smaller guy. How is this in the training aspect, Jake?
Yeah, just a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees, and a lot of speed.
He warming up.
We're sparring.
That's what we need.
We're sparring.
Warm up, warm up.
Some
I know
8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm gonna beat yo and I'm gonna beat Jaden Love it. On my mama, I'm gonna beat both of y'all ass. On my mama. And he laughing. He know. He laughing.
What are you talking about?
What
does he have to do with this?
Let anything, you know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't gotta say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'm gonna show you and him that.
Despite the flashy promotion and circus-like hype, insiders insist that Gervonta Davis is taking this fight dead seriously. Those who've seen him train describe a focused, locked-in fighter calm, intense, and sharper than ever. Analysts have noted his composed body language in interviews and press events. For Davis, this isn't just about money, it's about legacy and pride. Beating Jake Paul would not only silence critics, but also boost Tank's mainstream fame, far beyond traditional boxing audiences. While some dismiss the event as pure entertainment, Davis is determined to prove he can dominate both the sport and the spotlight on his own terms.
Press conference, and you can tell, you can just look at him and tell, like, no, this dude he's gonna get this money for sure, because there's so much money out there to be had. But Jake Paul better be not playing around, man. Not get cute, not play any games, don't hit him in the back of the head, don't rabbit punch him, don't do any of that stuff, man, because Mike Tyson, first of all, a lot of people think Mike Tyson was pulling punches on Jake Paul, and a lot of people think that Anderson Silva was pulling punches on him too. You're not gonna have a little Gervonta out there pulling punches on you, man, if you're out there playing games. So, I don't like the fight at all. However, as far as it being an entertaining situation, I almost guarantee you that fight itself is going to be entertaining. That it's going to be something that you look at and you're going to say, man, everybody's going to watch it. Everybody's going to want to know what happens in it. But at the same time, it's kind of like what people think, when you see a car crash, like you're driving down the road and all of a sudden the traffic gets heavy and you're like, man, I'm going to be in traffic for a long time. And then you drive forward a little bit and then you see, oh man, this is some accident on the other side of the road and everybody just slowing down to watch. That's the type of entertainment that you can expect from this fight between Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul. There's going to be a lot of people watching it, but I gotta say, man, you really can't blame the guy on what he's doing. And there's a lot of criticism flying on Gervonta Davis. It's not Gervonta Davis's fault that boxing took this turn. that this turn of these exhibition fights and people not caring about the belts and all of that stuff came with Floyd Mayweather Jr., man.
Mayweather has often reminded fans that Tank Davis isn't just a knockout machine. He's a complete boxer or fighter who combines power, precision, and intelligence. Floyd once called Davis one of the hardest hitters in the sport, but he also warned that power alone isn't enough. Timing, defense, and ring IQ separate good fighters from great ones. Floyd praised Tank as one of the best pound-for-pound boxers today, but cautioned that discipline will decide how far he goes.
Do Wanui deserve to be in a pound for pound? Absolutely. Do Terrence Crawford deserve to be in a pound for pound? Absolutely. But what about Gervonta Tank Davis? I mean, he deserved to be somewhere also in a pound for pound.
Why don't they give him that credit?
Because he was affiliated with me.
Floyd Mayweather played a key role early in Tank's rise. Under Mayweather Promotions, Floyd not only guided Davis's career, but also mentored him personally, teaching him about strategy, focus, and the business side of boxing. But over time, the partnership cracked. By 2022, their relationship had fallen apart, with both men going their separate ways after years of tension and unspoken resentment.
You black, giving back. So, I was working with, I got a fighter, one of the best fighters out there today, Gervonta Tank Davis. Right. I got it when he was young. I put him in a position. Now he's 3-time world champion.
That tension runs deep and it's far beyond business now. Once like father and son, Tank later accused Floyd of being too controlling, putting him in lose-lose situations, limiting his earnings, and refusing to let him outshine his mentor. According to Davis, Floyd didn't genuinely celebrate others' success and would often lash out when he felt overshadowed.
First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. I don't say Terrence Crawford should fight. Finna be there. It don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Next line. This was your next line.
Is there like a
The last question I was going to
is it like a love-hate quality, like
yeah,
the fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest, but he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. And he cause I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this.
Evan Davis claims Mayweather's ego has always been his biggest opponent. When a reporter once called Floyd one of the greatest, he immediately corrected them, saying he was the greatest ever. To Tank, that moment showed everything. Floyd's obsession with legacy sometimes blinds him from humility and truth.
You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right?
What are you rating myself on? Right.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna know in the least amount of fights. I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Just a guy with a job. I have a job, though. So who would you fight next?
And guess what? Your job don't pay like my job.
Well, it depends.
Your job don't pay like my job.
That brings me to another point.
Why are you coming back?
I can make $200 million in 18 months because I want to. Because I want to come back and steal some more money. I'm in a whole new era, dominating
That's right.
fighters.
And he's a whole new fighter, Floyd.
A whole new fighter.
Oh yeah.
And when I beat him, what they gonna say? Oh well, we knew this was gonna happen. Floyd Mayweather was a bigger fighter, or he could outbox him, or this. It's always excuses.
Boxing legend Bernard Hopkins didn't hold back either. He claimed that Mayweather Promotions didn't guide Gervonta-Davis, limited him. Hopkins said Tank's talent was never the problem. It was the control Floyd had over him. He warned that being managed by someone driven by ego, not growth, could stun even the brightest careers. Hopkins urged Tank to break free, and that's exactly what he did.
I commend Tank on saying, hey, this is my career. You had yours. I respect you from buying me a chain, buying me this, buying me that, take me on a jet. All that's great. But at the end of the day, I'm only going by his interview. You seen it and I seen it. Thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for all the things you gave me. If the intentions was you just looking out for me. But I got an opportunity to fight this big fight. And this soap opera between you and Oscar for all these years, I'm not gonna let it affect me. That's my interpretation. And Tank wants to do the fight, but he had to break away from the chains of somebody he still respects and respected then. And he said, man, I gotta do what I gotta do. This is my career.